Hello folks, this is Ayush from inspiredtorise.com and today we are going to unbox and review the Xiaomi Redmi 4A smartphone. I have been using this one since past 2 months and I'm gonna share all of my experiences in this video. The Redmi 4A comes with a 5-inch IPS LCD display. It weighs around 131.5 grams. The IPS LCD display is quite good and the screen resolution is around 296 pixels per inch with 720p HD display. And what I feel is that it's one of the best in this segment because in this segment it's one of the brightest and most sharp displays that I found. The Redmi 4A is just 8.5mm thin and is quite a handy phone. It comes with a quad-core 1.4 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 425 chipset with Adreno 308 GPU. It has 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal storage, up to 256 GB expandable via hybrid SIM tray slot using the SIM2 slot, and it comes preloaded with Android MIUI 8 based on Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. Talking about the sensors, it comes with accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity sensor, and I believe that in this price range it is one of those phones that does have all of the required sensors that you need for a good smartphone experience, and almost no other smartphone has that. It has a non-removable lithium-ion 3120 mAh battery and is available in gold, rose gold and dark grey colors. If I talk about the camera of this smartphone, it comes with a 13-megapixel camera with a f2.2 aperture, autofocus, LED flash, has features like geotagging, touch focus, face or smile detection, HDR, panorama mode. It shoots video at 1080p at 30 frames per second, and the front camera is a 5-megapixel one with a f2.2 aperture. The best thing about the camera on this one is that considering the price range, the quality was surprisingly good, and I have also done a full detailed camera review for this smartphone, and I will include the link to that one in the description below, wherein you can see all of the camera samples and image samples taken from this smartphone. Now that was all well and good, but what's the real world performance for the Xiaomi Redmi 4A like? So I will tell you all that I did in the past 2 months. I used this phone as my primary smartphone. Mind you folks, this is not really the best highest performing smartphone out there, but I used it for almost everything that I did, from Instagram to Snapchat to posting on Facebook to using my Gmail and everything. And I will tell you one thing about it. The MIUI experience is quite stable. MIUI 8.0 with Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow on this phone is quite stable. I missed having a smartphone with a really good camera or a really amazing battery life. At some points of time, I missed really high performance at some points of time, but never at any point during my usage with this smartphone did I feel that I really need to switch, because it was able to do all of my tasks easily. So I will tell you that a normal session of multitasking for me included using Facebook, Instagram and reading my mails at the same time. So up to 3 or 4 application multitasking was okay and the phone handled those with ease. RAM management on MIUI is good. It just has 2 GB of RAM, but still at any given point of time I was able to run 2 or 3 applications. MIUI is little bit heavy in terms of using the RAM of a smartphone, so even after a cold boot condition I got only around 1.2 GB of free RAM, and as you use your smartphone that number certainly goes down. So I believe that the Xiaomi Redmi 4A for a price of 5,999 is one of the best budget Android smartphones. There are no doubts about it. It has a decent camera for the price. There is no other smartphone which has such a great camera in this price range. That's the major point. And the performance with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 425 is really good. It is good, and I was able to play even really heavy games on this one with ease. No issues with that. One of the cons of this phone is the standby time. On paper, it has a 3120 mAh battery. It should work great on paper. But what happened in real life was that when I kept my smartphone and did not use it and just kept it with the internet on and auto sync was on, the battery drained quite rapidly. Not as good as to my liking. Even the Mi 4 I had better battery backup and standby time than this one. But this issue was solved when I went and in the MIUI application settings, I went and enabled the power saver mode. And then the standby time became quite good and I was able to use this phone for around around 1 or 1.5 days, but on normal mode without the power saving turned on, the battery drained quite rapidly, and I believe that this can easily be fixed via MIUI update. And if the guys at Xiaomi manage to watch my video someday, some lucky day, then this one is a small message for you guys. Please fix the battery life on the Redmi 4A. It's a great phone. The speaker present at the back of the phone is also good. It works nice, but I would have loved if the speaker was on the bottom of the phone, just like the Redmi 4, newly launched Redmi 4. The Redmi 4 is a great competitor to this phone, but the Redmi 4A is also a really cheap priced phone and 1000 rupees cheaper than that. So at a price of 6000 for the ultra budget conscious, there is no smartphone better than the Redmi 4A, because it also supports Geo VoLTE calling, you have dual SIM support, battery life is manageable to some extent, and everything else on this phone is good. So guys, this was it for this video. In case you like this one, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awesome detailed tech reviews like this. This is Aitan Ajha from inspiredtorise.com signing off folks. Stay inspired to rise.